So now we're going to talk about some hair care tips that you can do. Aside from masks, there are a lot of things you can do at home to make sure your hair is kept healthy and hydrated. The first one is to ensure that you don't shower with boiling hot water. If your water is too hot, it can strip your hair away from the natural oils. Instead, use lukewarm water or even cold water if you're brave enough to wash your hair out. You'll notice that your hair will become thicker and it'll also regain a lot of the shine. The second one is conditioner. We all are told that we should be using conditioner, but did you know that there is actually a wrong way to be using it? If you think about it, your hair gets greasy first from the roots. And there is a myth that says that you should just condition your roots, but in fact, by doing that, you weigh your hair down. So what you should do is after you shampoo your hair, is take a little conditioner on your hands and run it through your hair with your fingers. After that, rinse it out with some warm water and dry your hair as you would normally. You can also use some leave-in conditioner, which would use the same method. Comb it through your hair and dry it as normal. By applying too much conditioner on our roots or our scalp, it'll help the grease build up and our hair will become oilier faster. Even skipping conditioner is a possibility, but if you have dry or damaged hair, I recommend getting a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner or conditioning every other time you shampoo. If you're someone that likes to tie your hair up every day, give your hair a few-day break and take it out of that ponytail. If you tie your hair up every day, it actually causes unnecessary strain on your strands. It tends to pull your hair and it actually makes your hair brittle and weak. So leave your hair down for a couple of days and notice how much lighter and more free you feel. Because hot styling products can cause a lot of damage to your hair, and if you're someone who likes to work out every day or who lives in a hot climate and you find your hair getting greasy more faster, you'll see that you tend to wash it more often. Instead of using a hairdryer every time, try air dry it. This not only will help your hair dry naturally, but it also prevents it from getting any more damage with the hot tools that we're using. If you really can't go without blow drying your hair, then use a cool styler or use the cold option on your blow dryer to help dry your hair. The less heat we put on our hair, the better, as we want to prevent as much damage and keep our hair feeling hydrated as possible. As much as we look after our hair and the amount of masks that we can put in, sometimes avoiding split ends is just inevitable. Therefore, you should have a trim once every 3 to 4 months just to keep your hair looking healthy. If you want your hair to look more voluminous or more textured, then opt for layers. There are a lot of great haircuts that can fake the idea of having extremely voluminous hair and your hair looking a lot more healthier. After you've washed your hair, it is very important that you don't just brush it. When you brush your hair, it actually causes your hair to fall out a lot more. So after you've come out of the shower, to detangle your hair, use a wide tooth comb and brush it gently. Don't overbrush it, and once you're happy with all the tangles coming out, start to air dry it or use a blow dryer on low heat. If you want to have your hair looking bouncy or curly, instead of using hot irons like a curling rod or a hair straightener, try tying your hair up for a bun, twist it, and leave it there for about 1 to 2 hours. Once you take it down, you'll notice you'll have some nice waves, and all of this would have been achieved without using any heat on your hair. So another great thing that can even be counted as a hair mask that we should be doing, if we can, once a week, kind of like the olive oil mask we showed before, is any hot oil mask. So you can use macadamia oil, coconut oil, or olive oil for this. As we explained earlier, olive oil helps to rejuvenate and rehydrate the scalp. And by heating it, it helps to penetrate it. Coconut has a lot of really great properties that can help to rehydrate and also strengthen your hair. Same with macadamia. The really great thing about all these oils is that it's natural. So leave it on overnight, wrap your hair in a towel, and go to sleep. And notice how much more hydrated your hair would feel. Try do a hot oil wrap or hot oil massage for your hair at least once a week, and you'll notice a difference. If you find that your hair is getting too greasy, limit the amount of oil that you're putting into your hair. Or, if you're someone like me who doesn't like their hair feeling too oily, you can also dilute the oil with a little bit of warm water as you mix it into your hair and onto your scalp. So these are some quick tips and tricks to keep your hair feeling hydrated, looking luscious, and keeping that shine that we all linger for. So try these tips at home and create your own hair mask. Go into your kitchen and see what you have, and most importantly, see what your hair needs. Is it dry? Is it damaged? Or do you simply just want your hair to be looking a lot more healthier? Let us know what you thought of these masks and test it out and have some fun.